Morning. First snowfall of the year. I don't know if anybody else feels like this, but every time I get up when it's early and I look outside and there's snow and it's gloomy, like it was today, it's all I can do to not roll back into bed. So I think it's just that time of year, right? So a few things today. Number one, we have 27 total positive COVID cases in the nursing home as of today. That includes 24 positive residents that are currently being cared for in-house. So again, we have 27 total positive COVID cases that have happened in the nursing home, and 24 are being cared for in-house. I mentioned on Monday that we had possibly an additional independent resident who tested positive, and that actually may be a false positive, which is a positive thing. So we're testing that person again, and we think that may come back as a false positive. So the number on the independent side currently continues to hold steady. We've had 5 confirmed positive cases here at Canterbury and Williamsville, and 1 in Cape Circle. On the vaccine front, so it's going fast and furious this week. We've all been probably watching and reading the accounts of the vaccine being administered in England, which is a wonderful thing. I saw yesterday that the First Lady was 90 that got it, and then the first male was William Shakespeare. That was his name, and he was actually from the same town or city that William Shakespeare is from, so how apropos is that? So what's happening locally or here in the U.S. is we have a webinar today on the vaccine. Several staff members are going to be participating in that. That's being given by the New York State Department of Health, and that'll continue to give us the information that we've been waiting for or are waiting for on vaccine distribution and administration, et cetera, et cetera. So more information to come. Again, every day we get different information. This webinar will give us even more information. Tomorrow is when the FDA meets here in the US, and they'll give the emergency approvals that we're all waiting for. And that's really, after that happened, is when the vaccine will start to flow, quite literally. And could be a week, could be 2 weeks. I think it's going to be within 2 weeks from tomorrow when we're going to hopefully start vaccinating people. So that's a wonderful thing as well. I still don't know. I get this question every time I have these discussions, is I don't know what vaccine it's going to be. I've told you I don't know how many doses that we're going to get. We're hoping for the best. And I've gotten this question a little bit, side effects and so on and so forth. I'm never going to be able to answer those questions on whether or not you should get the vaccine based upon whatever other clinical conditions you might have, side effects, etc. Those are all great questions, but those are things that you should discuss. If you have those questions, you should be discussing those with your primary care physician previous or prior to getting the vaccine. I want to kind of hammer this home a little bit because this is something that has come up, that when our housekeepers and when our maintenance staff are going into apartments, sometimes residents aren't wearing their mask when our staff are in their apartments doing their work. So it is absolutely a must that our residents put a mask on and wear it the entire time that our staff, who are also masked and probably are wearing other stuff as well, personal protective equipment, are in your apartments doing their work, whether it's cleaning or working on something. And that includes even if you're in another room. So just going in another room at this point is not enough. We would ask you, or actually it's a must, that all residents, if they're in your apartment and there's staff members in your apartment or patio home as well, must have a mask on. So thank you for that. The memos will be going out. And that also includes if you're being transported somewhere. If you're going in a car or one of our vans, you must have your mask on the whole time, as our staff will as well. One final thing, I want to thank, I certainly got some well wishes from family members and residents and others. I want to thank you again. I try to reach out to people as they send me emails and so on, but I want to thank all of you who have been so supportive of our efforts across the board over these many months now. We're going to continue, as we talk about all the time, to work hard to continue to keep our residents safe, continue to care for our residents who unfortunately have been inflicted or infected with this virus, and we're going to focus on the light at the end of the tunnel. So again, thank you for your ongoing support with that. With that, I will be back on Friday. Thank you.